Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Get started in about 5 minutes, everybody. Get started in about 5 minutes, everybody. All right, we'll go ahead and get started here. I'm not sure how many people are watching. This new system doesn't really give me that information, but those of you that attended the Gmail training will see that this one's a little bit different. Google decided to do away with the way we were doing it before, and this is kind of the new way of doing it. So the question answer section is now gone. However, we do have a chat that you should see on the right side of your screen, and you should say something. You should be able to click in there and type in your questions, and I'll try to keep an eye on those throughout the training. So those of you that used VBrick last year are probably familiar with the fact that towards the end of the year it was getting very slow and was having quite a few issues. So we kind of found a new system. It's called Discover Video. It's the Devo system, and hopefully you guys will like this one. We think it's going to be a nice addition to the technology suite of software that we've been issuing you guys. So we're just going to kind of touch some very basic things with it today, show you how to do basically everything that you were able to do with VBrick. There'll be more trainings later that will come that will show you how to share videos with your students. You'll be able to actually embed questions into the videos that you send to the students and have them answer those, and you will have spreadsheets that'll have all those answers. So hopefully we'll be able to get that information out to you guys very soon. But today I just basically want to show you guys how to get into the system, how to find the videos, and kind of navigate around the system a little bit. I'm not sure if we'll go all the way to 4 o'clock. That depends on how many questions we have. I don't think it's going to take very long for me to show you how to get into the system. And of course, like many things, there's multiple ways of doing this. So I'm going to kind of show you a couple of different ways to get into the login screen, and then we'll go from there. So one thing that you may be familiar with from before is going to the EDTV site that we have hosted. And we changed this today. Dustin did a great job with the new site. It kind of fades in, looks really good. So thanks to Dustin for changing this. For those of you over at the middle school, you now have a link for your Moodle page, and then the Moodle for the rest of the corporation there on the left. And then on the top left, you'll see the Discover Video link. So if you click on Discover Video, that will take you to the login page. But since I'm already logged in, it's going to cheat and let me get a little bit ahead. So I'm going to log out. And so it'll take you to the login screen. Like I said, I was already logged in, so it kind of cheated and got me a little bit ahead of the game. Let's get this stuff out of there. So this is the screen that you'll see when you go to Discover Video, or the login screen. The other way to be able to get to it would be to type in your URL bar discover.nccSC.k12.in.us, and you can always bookmark that as well. Maybe bookmarking the EDTV page would be the best, since it has the Moodle pages there as well, and we may add other things to it later on as well. All right, so once you're at the login page, you're going to put in your username just like you would normally log in to a computer. So for me, that's just Ben, and then you're going to use the same password that you would use for a computer. And then the big thing to remember is this domain. You need to make sure that you select the school domain NCCSC.k12.in.us. If you don't select that, it will not let you in. And then you will click log in. The first time that you log in, it's going to take a little bit longer because it has to register your privileges and your rights. And my screen here is going to look slightly different because I have more privileges as being part of the tech office than what you as teachers or staff will have. So it is slightly different, but this main part of everything that you see will be the same when you log in. So you have a couple of different options that you can do from this screen, but like I said, the main thing I want to show you today is how to get to the old videos that were in VBrick that have now been moved over. I'm going to look over here at a question real quick. The screen that had 3 options, Susan, to get to it, I'll do a new tab here, and it's you would type into your URL bar http //EDTV, and that'll get you to that page. And like I said, I would definitely bookmark that, save it to your desktop or something like that, however you do your bookmarks, so that you can get to that page easily, because right now it has both the school corporation Moodle and the middle school Moodle and then Discover, and we'll probably be adding to that. So that's how you would do that. All right, so we've logged in and we're here at the kind of landing page, we'll call it. To get to the videos, you're going to click on up here by the bell where it says System Channels. It's kind of one square that breaks down into 3. So you will click on that, and that's going to bring you to a new page that shows you what's called channels. You could also refer to them as folders. Discover calls them the channels, but really they're folders. These icons that you see will be changing. The vocational school is working on getting us some icons to replace those with. So thank you to those students and staff that are working on those. Appreciate that. So this may be kind of familiar to you as far as seeing these. I'm going to go into the live feed ones for a second and show you kind of the live channels that we have set up, and then we're going to start breaking down into how to get to actual videos that have been encoded. So to get to the live feeds, we're just going to click on where it says live feeds. And it takes it a second to load up here, and these also will be changing, but you can see that there are some channels here that are available. We're going to kind of look through the channels that we have available and decide on what we feel is best. We may have to modify these later on, just based on what the needs of the corporation are. We're waiting on some new equipment to come in to get some other channels going that we want to run. ESPN, I'm not sure if it's going to stay. It may go away. C-SPAN may go away. Those are currently off air. I think the Weather Channel is also currently off air. I just don't have that logo on. But we have some classical music running. A lot of people have asked about streaming music, and that's one that we're currently offering through this system, is to be able to have some music for the classroom if you want it. But to get to any one of these live feeds, you have the quick view option, which is kind of nice. It just brings it up right there in the screen that you're on. So you can see this is the Weather Channel based out of WIPB out of Muncie. This plays NPR news as well. So if you wanted NPR news, it's there for now. I'm not sure that we're going to leave this one. We may pick one of the other radar channels, but I believe we are going to run radar full time on one of the channels. We'll look here at the classical music. This one I'm going to go into it a different way. You can also click where it says the title of the channel, and then that opens up as a new tab if you do it that way. Kind of the same similar page. Looks like someone else is currently watching this, and I'll turn this up so you guys can hear it. Hopefully it's not extremely loud. It's kind of loud in my ear, but hopefully it won't be too bad for you guys, and you can hear that hear the music playing. So that's how you get to the live feeds. Turn that back down, and if you wanted to do this full screen, you have that option kind of here down in the lower right hand corner, and it will take the live feed to full screen, and that goes for any video that you may be wanting to play. So I'm going to close that, and I'm going to go ahead and close the live feeds tab that was opened. I want to show you guys how to get into some of the videos that were moved over from the VBrick system into Discover Video. Depending on which building you're at, I'm going to go in through secondary ed or through the high school, I think, for the training today. So we'll click on secondary education. And that's not the screen that I was supposed to see. That's kind of interesting. So we're all learning here, just found something that we need to fix. yes, this does kind of make sense to me. These two videos, I don't believe they're supposed to be here right now, but since they are, we'll go ahead and talk about what this is. We now have the option that we can make videos available to the entire secondary ed. So that would be for vocational, middle school, and high school. You can see that I'm on video on demands here on the left. So that's why these two videos are here. But I'm going to click on channels. And that's going to allow us to continue to dive deeper into the structure of channels. So we have high school, middle school, and vocational. So I'll go to high school. And then again, it looks like there's some videos that are in here that probably need to be moved that are available for the entire high school. I'm sure those are supposed to be in a different channel group. But we'll click on channels again. And then you can see this is what you're probably used to seeing from before. So this is all the different channels or folders for each of the departments. So if you click on one of these, we'll just go into art, and then you'll see that there are actual videos here that allow you to click on them just like before and watch them. So it's a little bit different on getting into the videos if you go in that way. I wasn't expecting it to automatically bring up videos when we clicked on each of the buildings, and that's just because those videos are in the wrong spots. Normally it would take you to the channels page that would allow you to continue drilling down. So again, it just took us, when I went back to high school, it took us back to those video on demands, and I was really trying to get to the channels folder. So always make sure that you're kind of on the channels there when you're trying to dig down. When you're actually looking for videos inside that folder, that's where you would be on the video on demand. What may be a little bit easier for you guys to find videos, if you know the title of the video, is when you're at the systems channel page, which you can always get to that by the little squares up here by the bell, system channels. You have the option to search videos. And you can just simply type in the title of a video, and I should have gotten one beforehand, but I didn't. But you can type in the title of the video, click search, and then it will show you the videos that match that title. So that should help. One thing that we'll probably be adding that we don't have in the system right now are tags. So let's say that there's multiple videos about the Civil War. We can tag those videos as war or Civil War, and you can search for war or Civil War here, and it would bring up every video that has that tag. Those currently are not in place, but we will be putting them in place, I'm sure, very soon. See if we can get back here to the regular channels. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to type them into the chat window there on the right-hand side of the screen. So I've just about finished everything that I want to show you guys, so definitely want to take questions. I knew this one was going to be pretty quick. I went ahead and scheduled it until 4 just so we had time for questions, but definitely wanted to show you guys how to get in here and do this. One thing that may be kind of nice for you guys to do is to get to the channel. So I'm going to go dig back down into the art one to show you this. So we'll go to high school, now to secondary ed. All right. All right, so well, I guess it's not going to let me do it. I'll have to fix that. Should be have an option here to add to favorites. And the nice thing about adding it to your favorites would be that from right here on the main systems channels page, you could go to my favorites and they would be there. So I will I'll find out about that and get that fixed as well. Again, we're very new to this. It was supposed to be available before school started, but they didn't quite make it. They just handed it over to us this week to start playing with, so we're kind of learning as we go as well. I'm gonna take some questions here. Let me look and see what we got. Susan, to answer your question, one thing that this system does that VBrick did not do is it basically puts a lot of the control into the teacher's hands. So you actually will eventually have your own channel that you can put videos in. And that's where you'll get into those whole things where you are putting questions into the video. And the way that works is the video starts playing, you put in the point, the timestamp time when the questions come up, and the question pops up on screen, pauses the video, and the student has to answer it before continuing. So that's one thing that is coming, but each of you will have your own channel as a teacher that will allow you to put videos into it, and those will be a lot easier to get to than what I was just showing. So that's something that's coming. We have to get all of those set up and work with the company to figure out exactly what the best way of doing that is, and we don't have that answer quite yet. I got another question, looks like from Laura. Let's see. Those videos can be put in. We found that there was kind of a similar thing that was set up in VBrick, Laura, as far as the training videos. We would definitely like to see staff members making videos for trainings. We will probably start using this system. It has a live function as well. We may start using it for these live trainings. I'm not sure yet. I've got to kind of play around with it and make sure that it's going to give us the question answer section, those type of things. But yes, the nice thing about doing training videos would be the one ability to be able to see who has watched the video and the ability to embed the questions for testing purposes right into the video and get basically instant feedback. So yes, Laura, those would be coming. Let's see, something from Tracy here. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like all of Wilbur, hopefully they're using that cafeteria system and enjoying it. So hello to all of you over at Wilbur. To answer that question as far as the videos, it may be that there's just a right that's not set correctly. I'll make myself a note here to make sure that you guys have that. That's one thing about this system. We kind of have a little bit more control about who can see what channels and what videos. So we'll make sure to get that set. For whatever reason you guys aren't able to see that, I'm guessing they will not play. Um, well, it says that it will play. I'm not sure why that's happening, Tracy. I'll have to look into that and see, but we will figure it out. Let's see, Tina. Same thing for you, Tina. Apparently something's going on with the elementaries group. It's a little bit different than the secondary ed, so I'll look into the elementary channel and figure out why that's happening. It shouldn't be doing that. You guys should have access to everything that's in those channels. Let's see if there's anything else off top here that I can show you guys while we wait for some more questions to come in if you guys have any. One thing that you can do, just like in Google, if you want to set kind of a profile picture, you can see that I have one set there. When you're at the main screen, you have the select image, so you can set your image there if you'd like. I don't see any other questions coming in at this point, so we'll kind of go on a little bit of a standby here and maybe see if anyone else has any questions. So we'll just kind of go on standby for a few minutes, see if anyone has any questions. All right, one thing that we I forgot to mention that was just brought to my attention was that there was some videos that for whatever reason in the old system didn't get named correctly. So if you're missing a video, let us know. And we've also found another access issue with the high school. Dustin was just telling me about the fax department not having access to some videos. So we'll get all those things fixed. We know what we have to do. Just need to get those things fixed. So those will be coming. We will get it taken care of. Haven't seen any other questions come in. So if you guys have any questions, just email us, let us know, and we'll try to answer those the best we can. Again, there'll be more training sessions coming. We'll get information out to you guys as soon as we can. Um, Hopefully you guys like this system. We're very happy with it so far, and from what we hear that it can do, we're going to be really impressed, and I'm sure you guys will be as well. So thanks for everyone that attended today, and hopefully you guys can start using the system as early as tomorrow. And again, if you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks.